What's going on, everyone? It's John back again, and welcome to another match preview on the Blue Boys Network. This time it's for Sheffield United against Everton on Monday at Bramall Lane. But before I get into the game, I just want to tell you that there is going to be a watch along again on Monday on the channel. So hopefully you can join us for that. The watch alongs we've been doing lately are absolutely smashing it. I think we got something like 8,700 views or something for the one that we done the other night. So listen, please join us again. They are fun. We do have a laugh. So hopefully you will be there with us. On to the game now. Listen, the run of games Everton have had, you would expect us to have been taking more points, but we come up against the Sheffield United team who have absolutely smashed it this season. Chris Wilder's done an absolute phenomenal job since he's gone into that club, getting them promoted, stabilising themselves into the Premier League, and look, they don't look out of place in the league at the minute. You know, I think they are, you know, the 1 point from 7th, the 2 points from 6th, fighting for Europe there. And for me, this is another tough game for Everton. Sheffield United have something to play for. Everton, over the last couple of games, look like they've got their flip-flops on, they've got their suitcases packed, they've got their passports laid out on the couch so they don't forget them, and they just want to get off to the Maldives now. You know, it boils down, and I'm saying this word again about Everton mentality. They should be playing to the final whistle in the final game of the season. You know, you look at some of the teams there who've got nothing to play for. Southampton, again, the other night were absolutely brilliant. They've got nothing to play for because their players have mentality. Their managers instill mentality into his players. Every one of their players knows his job. Whereas I think Ancelotti's getting to the point now where he's looking at it thinking, I can't do any more with this squad of players. I have said on a few match previews, match reactions, and in the watch along as well, that I think Ancelotti has realised now he can't make these players any better. He is what he is. It's the worst squad of players he's ever had at his disposal in all the managers' jobs he's had, in my opinion. This is another tough game. I was looking at, you know, I was going to look through Sheffield United's team before I started doing the video, and they haven't got any world-class players in their team whatsoever. You know, you look at Wolves and they've got quality all over the pitch. Sheffield United, none of their names absolutely stand out and smack it in the face of, you know, would Everton sign any of them players? But what they have got is they've got the correct mentality. They know their own job. You know, they've got something to fight for. And as I say, they've been absolutely brilliant this season, Sheffield United. I know Jags went there, obviously, to finish his career now. He's not even getting a look in. You know, if you look at their team, they've got O'Connell at left back. They've got John Egan at centre half. It looks like they play a 3-5-2 going back to their last formation. You know, they've got McGoldrick up front. They've got Dean Henderson in goal. So they're not names that, you know, top teams would be looking to sign because they've had a great season. But look, they've done a job, you know. And you look at you look at the league and their last games they had. You know, out the last 5 games they beat Sheffield, they beat Tottenham 3-1. They drew 1-1 with Burnley, who were very close to them in the league. Burnley really turned it round. They beat Wolves, who have had a fantastic season. They beat them 1-0. Then they hosted Chelsea at Bramall Lane. They beat them 3-0. All right, they got beat their last game by Leicester 2-0. But listen, I think it's 3 wins out of 5, 1 draw, 1 loss. As at Everton, we would take that. So it's a tough game. Where can we beat Sheffield United? I don't know. The way Everton are playing, the only way we can get something out of this game is by working hard and having the right mentality and going into the game and wanting to win the game. Look, the game the other night, for the first 20-25 minutes, it looked like the kick up the arse that they'd had off Ancelotti worked. You know, they were more up for it. They were out the blocks. They were going forward with the ball. Gomez looked better. You know, he was looking for the forward pass. But there's too many of our as we say, big game players at the minute. Dominic Calvert-Lewin hasn't come back that well from when the footy started. Richarlison's working hard, but he looks a bit lost. He's not getting the service. Gomez has been shocking. I thought, as I say, he was better the other night. But Everton can get something out this game if they have the right mentality. Because let's be honest about it. On paper, if you look at our squad and our names of our players compared to Sheffield United, we have got the better team. We have got the better team, but the league doesn't tell us that, does it? It doesn't tell us that. If you look at the league positions, Sheffield United to Everton, Sheffield United have had a far, far, far better season than what Everton have. You know, Everton are 8 points behind the Sheffield United team. I think, well, they got promoted this season. You know, they're teams that we would have been expecting to finish and above. We expected Everton to challenge for Europe this season, but we're not. It's Sheffield United who are. So, listen, as I said, they've held their own, and I think they can really, really establish themselves now. Look, they need to spend money to improve on their league position again next season, but if they do, they're going to have another great season. As I say, they've got a great manager in charge in Chris Wilder. So I have a lot of respect for Chris Wilder. I've got a lot of respect for Sheffield United as a club, because obviously Klopp's going to get the manager of the season, I think, because of the points tally he's won the league by compared to City. But listen, Chris Wilder won't be far behind him, because for me, they've smashed it. So I'm going to go through my team now. I have wrote it down again because it's tough to pick a team, because we don't know what players are fit. We don't know which players, in my opinion, they deserve to start. So there is a couple of players in here that, you know, probably don't deserve a start, but we are scraping the barrel. So I've gone with Stecklenberg in goal. I can't be arsed with Pickford anymore. Excuse me. I can't be arsed with Pickford anymore. Wouldn't bother me if he never pulled the blue shirt on again. He needs to go. And wherever he goes, as I've said, I will drive him there. I'm putting Luca Dean at left back. I thought he had a good game the other night. I'm putting the young kid, Branthwaite, straight in, centre half. It looks like Holgate's out for the season now. He really impressed the other night, Branthwaite, when he come on. The amount of people who have praised him on Twitter, and Ancelotti's been out and praised him, says he looks like a season pro already. No problem with throwing Branthwaite straight in there to the end of the season. Michael Keane, because we are scraping the barrel, he plays alongside him with Seamus Cole on the right at the back. I've got Walcott. I thought he'd done okay, Walcott. He's more direct than probably a lot of the wingers that we have. I know we've got Richarlison who can play there, but I've got him on the left as well. So that gives us pace, you know, and it gives us a bit of quality on the wings there with Richarlison and Walcott. I did see something the other day on Twitter that Walcott looks like he will be staying at Everton, because there was like a list of players who, you know, looks like they're going to be going, looks like they're going to be staying. And Walcott was in the list who looks like he's going to have a future at Everton. Whether he will be a squad player, that depends on the quality Everton bring into the club. I've put Anthony Gordon in the middle with Gomez. As I say, Gomez does start for me again, for the simple fact of the matter is I thought he looked a bit better the other night. Listen, he wasn't back to the old Gomez who we had, you know, when he was on loan, when he deserved his move to Everton. He come off the boil before the injury, then he got the injury. He's been poor since he come back, but I thought there was a bit of an improved performance the other night. As I say, Anthony Gordon straight back into the team as well, keeps his place in the team because he warrants it. Again, he had another good game the other night. I've gone with Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and I've gone with Moise Kean up front. The thing with Moise Kean, he needs to be playing more. I had this conversation with Michael. We're not going to see what Moise Kean is made of if he's not getting game time. Now, obviously, he's not pulling up any trees in training, otherwise he would be getting a start. But look, there's 3 games to go now, I think it is. So give the kid the last 3 games. Let's see what he's made of. If he struggles in the 3 games, then maybe questions need to be asked. I don't know. Maybe that's a bit early to ask questions. But give him the 3 games. Let's see if he can get a couple of goals out these 3 games. Give him self-confidence. Have a pre-season, you know, a full pre-season under Ancelotti, and see what he can bring next season. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is next to him. As I say, he hasn't really been doing much, but I think it's down to the service with Dominic Calvert-Lewin. But listen, we're struggling for players to go up front. So for me, Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Moise Kean are the front 2. Score prediction for this game. This is a tough one. I hate predicting that Everton are going to get beat. But looking at our past performances, hopefully they will take a bit of confidence from scoring late on the other night with the Theo Walcott header. But I'm going for 2-1 Sheffield United. I know there's no crowd, but they have got the home comforts. They've got something to play for. As I say, Everton haven't. So I'm going for a 2-1 win to Sheffield United, and I'm sorry for predicting that, folks. Listen, so as I said at the beginning of the video, we are doing a watch-along on Monday night, me and Michael. There may be something in the pipeline which is really, really impressive what Michael's tried to sort out. He is getting the phone call today. This is massive for the channel if this comes off. I won't say what it is. I can't say what it is. But I'm sure you will find out before Monday if Michael has managed to pull it off. Don't forget, folks, we've also got the merch store in the Blue Boys network. Have a click on there. There's hoodies, there's hats, there's cups, there's sweatshirts, there's t-shirts as well. Not sweatshirts, t-shirts, hoodies. So go over there, have a look. As I say, it all helps towards the channel and letting us get more equipment, you know, to improve the quality that you are watching me and Michael through. You know, the thumbnails have been brilliant, the intros have been brilliant, so the channel's flying at the minute, the numbers are blowing us away. So stick with us, folks. Tell your friends, tell your families, like I always say, to subscribe to the Blue Boys network. Let's get them subs and them numbers even higher, eh? Right, I will see you on Monday. If I don't speak to you before, folks, have a safe weekend, take care of yourselves and take care of each other.